So someone asked me a question. They said to me, Raj, how do I become really free from the mind? Yes, sometimes I can. I can do these things, meditate, I can do yoga, but I don't want to just have these things which I use and then I feel good for a moment and then something happens and I'm back in that cycle. And I know exactly what you mean. Because I have searched for every possible route in the past many years. I've been looking for that thing which will give me freedom. And I realized the looking and the searching was meaning I could never find it. What I mean by that is, yes, there's so many things out there right now, especially that can help us with mental health. There's a lot of talk about it, right? Do some more exercise, go for more walks, look after your physical nutrition, sleep better, make sure you're having conversations with people. Yeah, these things are great. These things do feel good, but it comes back to the guy's question, which was, how do you truly become free? And I said to him, well, you have to get to a place where you're good no matter what's happening. So you don't need these routines and these things to feel good, because you found this place where you're just so content with who you are that you don't need anything. You're not desiring some fix or some solution. And again, like I said, I was lifting weights for a long time because it made me feel good. It felt like it was something that was helping me with mental health, and also it boosted my ego, which is, it is not so good in some ways, but it also boosted some confidence to some level, and I know that helps a lot of people. But it wasn't the right thing to do, to spend all that time focusing on physical and nutrition and exercise. Like, there's this big thing about it right now, which I've seen grow over the past few years, of exercising and making sure you eat these foods and these foods and these superfoods that come out with these fancy names. I've tried all of that, by the way. And yes, it does give you little boosts, but that's like saying, let me go and drink a alcoholic drink because it makes me feel calm. Why do you want to rely on these things like great food, great nutrition? It's like saying, if all of that's taken away, then there becomes this thing of, okay, that thing gave me that power and that calm, so now I'm powerless. That's what I realized. I was like, I don't need any of this stuff anymore. And back to the question, how do you find the peace then if you don't do these things, Raj? That's what he said. And I said, well, you have to create acceptance and true unconditional love, not just for yourself, for everyone. Because if you come from a place of thinking someone else is better than you or someone's ahead of you, it again creates that fear state. You go out of the state where you're powerful in, and that state is calm and presence and poise, right? Everyone knows that feeling. It's that feeling when you're just there and you're not even thinking, you're not moving, you're not rushing. Like, I see a lot of people, even now, walking so fast. And I'm thinking, like, I feel rushed just looking at them walking fast. There's always this thing of getting somewhere, doing this thing to equal that. I do this equals that. No, I was doing that for a long time, and it made me realize it was a distraction at most. And it creates more stress. So even the healthy things, exercise, nutritional food things and hacks and whatever, no, it's a distraction. It creates more stress sometimes, because it's like this mode of, I need to do this. If I do this, I'm better. Whereas what I always say is, you're perfect right now. If you just stop, if you just really become present, everything stops. All of the thinking stops. Everything slows down. So that's the mode I've been operating in the past couple of years, and I still do some things, but they're more about building awareness and creating wisdom and higher consciousness, really. And even that word can get airy-fairy, and the spiritual people will take that one over and make it something it's not. It just means being more aware and in this state of poise and calm. That's how, to answer the guy's question, you get to a place of true freedom, when you're okay with everything. You don't need anything to feel something. You're not run by emotions or thoughts. You're not pulled by them. You're not swayed. You're not going to do something because of them. You do things because you're just good in every way. You're just doing things that you're in that state of calm, like water. You're in that state of calm like water. And then you do things in that fluid, flowing way where you're good no matter what. It's just peace. And the body knows the difference. The body knows the difference between that mode of, I'm tense, I've got to do something, heart's beating and your body's amped up. It knows the difference between that and a calm energy, a kind of like a quiet storm. There's still energy there, but there's no rush or desperation. It's just poise. And that's the secret, even though it's not a secret. That's the path to get to that place of true freedom from being pulled by thoughts. So, that's been my experiences. That's what I'm sharing today. And I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear what comes to mind when you think, or what comes to body when you think this. Whatever you're feeling, I want to hear it. So I want to know if anyone else can get anything from hearing that story, and if anyone else relates. So let me know.